It'll take a bit.
Nope.
Give it a second. Give it a second.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes like around 15, 30 seconds for the stream to actually show up.
Here you
They're just like,
go. You can give me $10, or you can give the shirt back at the end.
Oh, there it is.
what? I thought they everything I've
Oh,
done.
you're streaming? Okay, you can have the shirt.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, it works.
It works?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go outside and see how the audio is?
Yeah.
If I.
Oh,
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. What do you mean noticeable? What do you mean noticeable? Like on the stream? Yeah. That's what I meant. Very clear and loud? Should I turn it down? I didn't do the voice yet. Wait, go back over.
Because like it's picking up everything right now. So I think you should mute it off for now.
Oh, but the
some babies in your life and take away the drama. Put the paper in the picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people of the opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got the common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of shit. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest and honest kidding. I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and jiggle it till his pockets empty. I could be the CEO, just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you, cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't had these dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we were Gina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman,
Okay, we're going to start in about 5 minutes to get some latecomers some time to come in. So we're looking at 7:05.
I hope when you're talking on the mic. Go for it.
Okay, good evening everyone. Can I have your attention? Okay, hello. Thank you so much for coming out to ACM Fall Kickoff for 2023. This is the 11th year that our chapter has been alive at UTD, so we made it to double digits and past double digits, which is super exciting. So we will get started. Okay, before we get started, actually, we're gonna give shout out to some people for running media for us tonight. So Schwabe, Caleb, and Chaz, who is not here, but he's here virtually. For people who are online right now, he'll be answering your questions in the chat. So feel free to interact that way. And then Schwabe and Caleb for setting up media for tonight. So we're very grateful for these media officers.
Oops.
So for attendance tonight, if you scan this QR code, it'll take you to your member portal for ACM. If you already have an account, it'll check you in. If you don't have an account yet, it's super fast. This is how we do attendance for all ACM events, and you'll see later how that counts towards membership. At the end of the night, we will have an attendance raffle. We'll raffle off 4 ACM shirts for people who are here. However, you do have to be still watching at the end in order to get your shirt. If you don't say anything, we will move on to the next name. So for people online, you will be able to also get your shirt. You'll just have to say something in the chat or message me on Discord. You'll get this QR code one more time in about 2 minutes if you missed it now.
People are scared.
Thanks.
So I guess out of curiosity, really quickly, how many people here are freshmen? Okay, so the second question is, how many of you guys have heard me talk about ACM already? Okay, okay, I'll just say for the rest of you guys. So ACM is essentially a computer science club dedicated to fostering the sort of, I guess, driving passion to learn more about the field. Not only do we have programs such as projects and research, we have a ton of divisions and a lot of events we're more than happy to share. And so I guess some numbers include, well, I'll just hand to the divisions to talk more about it later down the line. So what does it mean to be an ACM member? Well, first off, how do you become one? So some of the things include attending one of our programs, such as mentor-mentee, projects, research, but you can also attend 5 of our workshops, and that also counts as an ACM member. And so, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm too excited about this event. So I'll hand it back to Jocelyn to talk a little bit about who we are.
ACM has a lot of people in it. As you saw, we have 800 members. We have an officer team of about 100, and so we're not going to be able to introduce all of them tonight. So I would highly recommend, though, that you come out to some ACM events and meet these amazing people. So for tonight, we're just going to be introducing our exec team and our board of directors. So if all of you up here could give your name and a fun fact about yourself, that would be great. To start off with, hi, I'm the president of ACM. My name is Jocelyn. My fun fact is that I have 8 brothers and sisters.
Hi, I'm Ben. I guess I really quick, I'm the co-VP. One fun fact is that I really like Taco Bell on UTD campus.
Neil could not make it tonight, but he's the other co-VP, and his fun fact is he's done choir for 12 years. Alessio could also not be here, and neither could Neha, but their fun fact is they're both really good at media.
Hi, I'm Cece. I'm one of the directors of research, and the fun fact about me, I used to be a figure skater. I'm not anymore, but...
Hey guys, I'm Arian. I'm the other co-director for research. A fun fact about me is that in high school, my senior year, I did wrestling, but that was during COVID, so all I could do was just run around.
We have Nick or Mike here. Okay, our directors of development, they're new as of a week ago, are Nick and Mike. Their fun fact is they're really good at maintaining UTD grades and our website, our member portal, Hack Portal.
Hi, I'm Sonika. I'm one of the co-directors for ACM projects this semester, and my fun fact is that I've owned over 50 fish.
Hello everyone, I'm Farhan Jamil. I'm one of the other co-directors of ACM projects.
My fun fact is I took her fishbowl after one of the fish died.
Ashwin couldn't be here, but his fun fact is he's the longest serving officer in ACM. I believe this is his 5th year. He has more experience than all of us.
Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine and I'm your Director of Community. I'm not sure if this is a fun fact, but I'm from Ohio originally, so yeah.
Hello, my name is Michael. I'm the director of Hack UTD, and my fun fact is I go skiing every winter, and I really like it.
Hi everyone, my name is Nina Rao. I'm the Director of Industry, and my fun fact is I have a lot of stuffed animals. Who here loves stuffed animals? Can I get a show of hands? Yeah. Don't be shy.
This is a sneak peek at the first video this year.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about a little bit before, but then, yeah, I just got too excited, sorry. So, once again, ACM membership is split into 2 different tracks. One is if you participate in projects, research, mentor-mentee, tip, these things all count towards your membership status. Or you can attend 5 workshops, 5 volunteering opportunities, these sort of things. That's the other track. So if you're not sure, be sure to reach out to, I guess, any officer, but specifically, I've gotten a lot of direct messages on Discord asking, so I'm more than happy to confirm that you are an ACM member. And so once again, to actually check in, here's the QR code. So I guess a fun fact is that ACM development helps maintain our portal, but you can just scan the QR code, you can check your previous events, and if there's 5, then I believe you're a member.
So now we're going to get a few words from a person who's very important to our chapter. So Professor Cole has advised our ACM chapter from the start. It'll be on its 11th year this year. So we're very grateful for all of his help that he's given to support our chapter. So give it up for Professor Cole.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you. And I get a lot of undeserved credit for the work that you all do. This has been an amazing group to work with for 11 years. Some incredible officers. It's been fun kind of holding it together, getting things moving, but they're the ones who make it move. It's been great. And I'm, of course, not giving that up, unless somebody else wants to take it. I don't see any faculty stepping up for this anytime soon. But it's a great group. How many of you have been in one of my classes? Okay, so yeah, great. Good to see you here if you've been in one of my classes. 1200, of course, we try to advertise any of the freshman classes. ACM officers are welcome to come just say hello, introduce themselves, get you out here. It's a great social group. It's very open, as you have probably guessed. Anyone is welcome. Learn a lot, meet people, build your network, and enjoy the heck out of your stay at UTD. Thanks.
All right, just for a moment, I do want to talk a little bit about International ACM. So we are a student chapter that's part of a bigger organization. It used to be national, now it's international. They have chapters all over the world. Every year they host the Tapia Conference, and this year it is in Texas. This is the closest it's ever been to UTD. It's about a 30-minute drive, and that's going to be September 13th to 15th this year. So we do have several ACM officers going and some ACM members. If you would like to register, this QR code takes you to the website, which is the schedule and more information about the event. We are on Waitbird registration now, so it is a little pricey, but I do want to make people aware about this. And even if you don't go, when you come to ACM events later this semester, this is a good question to ask officers who did go, because it's a super amazing opportunity.
Yeah, I got it. So, speaking of ACM members, a fun fact is that you actually get a discount for our ACM t-shirts. So, I believe the form is either up now or will be out very, very soon. And once you scan the QR code, you fill out the form. And for non-members, it's $15. For members, it's $10. That is a discount. I don't want to do mental math right now. Okay, once again, you can DM me if you're not sure if you're a member or not. And once again, there are 2 tracks. We can talk about it later. And slides will be on the Discord, of course.
Now I just want to take some time to introduce our sponsors. They collaborate with us through ACM Industry to put on industry events, and they're really awesome, and I'm going to hype them up later on and tell you a little bit more about industry, but first I just want to introduce them. So first up, we'll have Kickoff speak.
Thanks, Tina. Still, I'm not sure how I'm up here holding a microphone. Yeah, so I'm Connor Avance. I'm here with Paycom. So we've been a sponsor of UTD ACM for longer than I've been with the company. I've been here almost 4 years. But just a little bit about us. And while we're actually sitting here talking, if you want to scan the QR code and check in, it'll just give us your email for after this, so you can have my contact information. We do a lot of events on campus, so if you're having a question or anything like that, you'll have my direct email. But as far as Paycom, so we're an HR and payroll technology company, software as a service. We have locations in Oklahoma City as well as in Grapevine, about a half hour away from here. And then as far as our upcoming events and what we're doing, I'm going to be at the All Majors Fair as well as the STEM Fair, so come out, we're going to have some swag. If you just want to chat about opportunities one-on-one, I'd be more than happy to do so. We're also doing a picnic that's partnered with ACM. It's going to be on the 13th, Nina? Is that right? 14th. So it's going to be on the 14th. We're actually going to be sending out an RSVP link. We're going to have some free food for you guys. We're going to bring out cornholes and different games. We're actually going to have hiring managers from different departments be out there so you can have one-on-one chats with them, the ones that you would potentially be interviewing with if you decided to look at opportunities with us. And then we're still in the works for maybe a potential ACM meeting, which we'll let you know on that. And we're hiring, so we have a lot of different opportunities that we're looking at. So we're looking at full-time software developers, application security analysts, and we have internships for both of those. They're summer internships. And then we also have our deployment engineer position, so if you're interested in DevOps, we have a full-time role for that. And then all of these jobs are posted on Handshake. So don't go to the career page, it's for postgraduates. I've seen a few of those come through, but yeah, go through Handshake, look at the opportunities, fill out an application. The deadline is actually going to be about 3 weeks from now, so definitely get on that. If you're interested in opportunities, you want to get in for internships, then let us know.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yeah.
So for Paycom, so if you sign into this, what does it do?
It just gives me your email, and I'm going to send a follow-up email after the talk today, just so you have my information if you have questions about jobs or issues with applying or anything like that.
I'm not able to scan this QR code.
Okay, you can just talk with Nina after this, and they can get you my email after that. So if you have any issues, if you want to go to the next slide. So just to give you an idea of the size of our internship, so last summer we actually had 175 just development interns, and then we're always hiring for full-time. And then return offers, we had 170 for full-time and returning interns. For those that maybe were sophomores, they're coming back, they're not graduating. So we make return offers for those. So we have, we convert a very high clip of our interns to full-time or returning interns. We work with 33 different universities in the region across 5 states. So we have a fairly large program. We have a lot of opportunity. If you're just hearing about us now, like I said, check out the opportunities and definitely come out to the career fair and chat with me, or also sign up to come to the picnic and get some free food. So thank you.
Thank you much, Connor. And then next up, just want to introduce State Farm.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Josh Carl, I'm a technology manager at State Farm, and I'd actually be remiss if I don't mention Amanda Morgan, we co-chair sponsorships. A lot of you see her at career fairs, and to be honest, she's the engine behind this. She's had a lot of years in here recruiting with you guys. So really with this, I just want to kick off with just a little bit around State Farm, right? So didn't do a big slide like we did last year with GWiz numbers, but when you think about the amount of data we get, we've got about 87 million policies in force, right? So think of that, whether it's your home, whether it's a personal jewelry endorsement, your car, all the data goes around it. And really a big thing there I'm actually passionate about is insurance can sound boring, right? But really user-based insurance is the future. So what does that mean, right? All the trackers we got in the car, how do we capture data, how do we track acceleration, all that. It's about the data, what can we do with that data behind the scenes, everything from machine learning, AI, et cetera. So just a little bit around, bigger than an insurance company, we're not here for State Farm agents. We do have a very large IT shop. So really, on here, come talk to us here. These are the upcoming events we have. We're still in some conversations, maybe some additional ones with ACM. But really, next week, Thursday, from 12 to 4, this is the second annual. We did it last year. It was our first year. We're going to be between ESC West and that courtyard, and we call it the Welcome Back Bash, right? So it's more of just come talk to us. We're going to have engineers on hand. Happy to talk to you around the day in the life of an engineer at State Farm, or just engineering in general. Snacks, cornhole, football toss, just have a good time between your breaks, between courses. So stop by and see us. That's really a preparation for the intern fair the following week, right? So we are looking for interns as always. We're right down the street, UTD. I don't know if I should say this or not. You're in our wheelhouse in our backyard. We do get the most intern accounts from UTD at State Farm, right? And that's the relationships we built. So I think last year we had roughly 28 to 30 IT interns just from UTD. So come by and talk to us. And then also Hack UTD is a big thing we always sponsor along with other companies. Just awesome events, hackathons here are amazing. So again, be on the lookout for us there as well. So can go from there, then we hit the next one. So don't put your phone up yet, because this is a little HR thing here, right? We do have a QR code here that we are going to have a posting. This is actually going to go up on 9/6. So if you scan it now and it works, maybe you can get in, but I doubt HR is going to open it up. But at our Welcome Back Bash, we're actually going to have these QR codes out on stands where you guys can actually scan them and actually start applying for your internship or get that process going. So again, just know we have QR codes, work through that. Come see us, and we'd all love to talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll also have those slides put up in Discord, so if you miss QR codes, you can grab them there. So now I'm going to turn it over to the directors. Well, not just yet, because the media directors cannot make it, unfortunately. So I'm going to cover media, and then we'll hand it over to the other directors. You'll hear about each division of ACM. So pay attention, there are a lot of them, and each of these is a different avenue you can take to join ACM. So keep track of the ones that are interesting to you and the ways you can join them in the upcoming weeks. So first of all, we do have ACM Media. They're responsible for all of our advertising, all the flyers, all the social medias, and they do a really great job. They reach a lot of people across UTD. They made these flyers you can see here. They made any advertising that you saw for this event tonight. And they don't currently have any applications, but when they do, they'll be posted in Discord. And then next. See that.
Alright, hello everyone. My name is Mike. I'm one of the co-directors for ACM Developments. So ACM Developments, basically what we do is we write code for ACM. We maintain some of the projects are used by ACM to manage event attendance. So some like member portals, or we also maintain on the ACM website. So those are two of the projects that are currently active right now. So I just want to update on our division. We're starting a new project called Binary Search, BSG. So in short, this project is basically our attempt to sort of experiment different, like new technologies. And also like we kind of built our own version of like LeetCode where we can just create a room and then people can join and like race with each other to solve algorithmic problems. And yeah, so in terms of recruitment, we're looking for some front-end developers and some designers for our new project and some of our active project as well. Applications should be up probably next week, so if you're interested in front-end development or designing a website, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that's all. Thanks for listening.
Hello, so I'm Michael. I already said my name. I'm the director for HackUTD. So the HackUTD team puts on HackUTD. So this is the hackathon that we run at UTD. It's the largest here. It's the largest in Texas. And last year it was actually the third largest 24-hour hackathon in the US. So raise your hand if you've heard of a hackathon. Okay, a good amount of you. And who's gone to a hackathon? Okay, also a decent amount. So if you haven't yet, or if you have, registration for HackUTD 10 is open. So really briefly, a hackathon is essentially you go there, it's a big event, there's a ton of people, everyone's kind of like you, CS majors, but we also have business majors, finance majors, all different, because what we do is you have groups of up to 4, and you'll basically build a project in 24 hours. It's crazy, I know, but people do it all the time. And it's super fun, right? You're basically hacking together this project. And then at the end of these 24 hours, you'll present to judges. These judges will be industry sponsors and mentors, and they'll be looking at your projects. And you can present these projects that you've made in such a short amount of time. It's super fun, and even if you have no experience, I highly recommend you go and register. So for everyone who hasn't been to HackUTD or hasn't been to a hackathon, you're like, what do I do? Like, do I just go there and kind of figure out? Well, we have something called Dev Day, where this is actually new this year. But essentially what we're doing is we are putting on a long-form workshop. So this will be on September 9th, actually, and you'll come in, we'll walk you through an entire project from start to finish. It's a really cool project, so if you haven't done anything like this before, I highly recommend you also apply there. You can apply at the link tree that we have. What did I forget to say? Oh, HackUTD is November 4th to 5th this year, so mark your calendars and come out.
Hi, so I'm going to talk a little bit about ACM industry. In past semesters, I've listed every company that's up on the screen, but you guys can read, so I'm just going to let you guys read the companies that we have sponsoring us this semester and this year. So let me talk a little bit about what the value of ACM industry is. We do workshops, we do panels, we do tech talks, we do day in the life of an engineer, all that kind of stuff, and you're like, I can find this on YouTube. I can look up a workshop on YouTube. Why do I need to come out to an ACM industry event? But let me tell you about the real value of our industry events. So how many of you guys know exactly what role you want to go into after college? Okay, good for you guys. But I know a lot of you guys are confused and you don't know what's out there. And you're not going to get that from a YouTube video. You're not going to get that from the internet. I don't need to tell people studying engineering that you have a wealth of information at your fingertips on the internet, but the value of these ACM industry events is not only do you get to learn about what our sponsoring companies put on, the tech stacks they use, their day-to-day lives, and the culture at that company, you get to talk with recruiters, engineers, management, and you get to ask them about their experience, and it really helps you develop those people's skills, network, and just kind of understand what it's like to talk to people, because that's a big part of the interviewing process when you're applying for internships and full-time jobs. You need to talk to people, and it takes away the nerves, because we have some really cool people coming out to UTD representing these companies, and they are eager to talk to you guys, and they are way friendlier than you think, I promise you, and it's really going to help you guys in the future just to network and develop those relationships. So yeah, we have a lot of things brewing at ACM Industry. No events fully mapped out just yet, but there's a lot that's going to happen. So I really urge you guys to come on out, talk to our sponsors, and just get involved. And if you have any ideas, things that you want to see from industry events, just let me know. Yeah, thank you guys.
So before we hit the next two divisions, I do want to make a super exciting announcement. So like I said before, the International ACM has about 700 different chapters all over the world, and each year they pick 5 to give excellence awards to. And this spring, we learned that for the 2022 cycle, ACM UTD was selected in the category of Outstanding School Service as the best in the world. We're super excited about this, especially because we have never gotten this award before. We've been applying for many years, but it always tends to go to Princeton or UCLA when we want it. So the next few divisions that are going to talk are the programs that this award was given for. So we could submit up to 4 different programs for this award, and the ones we submitted were ACM Projects, ACM Research, ACM TIP, which stands for Technical Interview Prep, and ACM Mentor Program. So I just want to let you know that these programs are super unique and they're super awesome. Not every ACM chapter offers these, and now they've been recognized on an international level as something very special. So if you are interested in these, definitely give it a shot. You never know what will happen if you don't apply, so apply for these things.
All right, so hi, I'm Sonika. I'm one of the co-directors for ACM projects this semester.
And I'm Farhan Jamil, the other co-director.
All right, and so before I describe what projects is, just to kind of get a feel for the room, how many people here have either participated or know of someone who's participated in ACM projects in the past? It's a pretty decent number, right? So to describe ACM projects, if you haven't heard of it, it is basically, in short, a 10-week guided software development project initiative, which basically what that means is over the course of 10 weeks, you're going to be working with the team to build either a web or mobile app, and then at the very end, you are going to present it. So alongside what the actual program entails, we're also a really fun group. We have 3 socials throughout the semester. You're going to be working in teams of 4 to 5, which gives you a total of 50 different peers, and just a lot of other people, resources, all that kind of fun stuff to connect with. So if you're interested in software engineering, software development lifecycle, anything in that sphere, then ACM Projects is the perfect program for you. To elaborate a little bit more on our presentation night, this is at the very end of the semester after the 10 weeks. And it's just a great opportunity for participants to show off everything they've done. For us, it's been a huge event in the past. We usually have around 200 to 300 people in attendance, so it's a really fun time. There's a lot of industry professionals. If you're not sure if you want to do projects or not yet, it's a great way to kind of stick your foot in the door and see what projects is all about. And if you are already interested in the program, in terms of time commitment, we'll be meeting every Wednesday from 8:30 to 10 p.m. So without further ado, I'll hand it over to Farhan to give a few more details on the program and the application process. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sonika. So just before I start, I just wanted to say, if you guys are unsure, you guys just take the step and do the application. I was very unsure at the start about whether I wanted to do projects or not, or get involved with ACM, but it was the best thing I ever did. I did the application, became a participant. After that, I was a project manager for 2 semesters, and now I'm a co-director, and I got to meet a whole wide array of people, and it's been amazing. I love the community here, and it's great. But getting back to projects now. So each team that you're paired up with 3 to 4 other participants who are going to be students just like you, and you're going to have one project manager who's a participant that's gone through the program a year before you. And then you also have an industry mentor. So the industry mentors are from one of our sponsor companies, and they basically just are a software developer or some sort of manager from those companies, and they'll be able to help you answer any questions and give you some insight into the real world. As for our application process, so we have our application up there on the QR code or at apply.acmutd.co/projects. You do your application here, and it's blindly rated. From there, you'll get interviews next weekend, and then from there, right after that, is our first build night. So definitely go ahead and check us out.
Hello, how's everyone doing today? Ooh, okay. I'm Cece. I'm one of the co-directors of ACM Research. what is ACM Research? Well, just like projects, we're also a 10-week program where we basically kind of do mock research. You know, we put everyone in little teams, about 4 to 5 people, with a research lead, someone who's gone through the program with you before, and is there to kind of help you out with your project, and a UTD professor, so just like how you would in a real-life research lab. Just a picture of hands. I know most of y'all are freshmen. How many of y'all have heard of the Clark Summer Research Program or have participated in it? Yeah, I see a couple of hands. So it's pretty much basically just that, but in a little bit of a different structure. We do build nights, so this is the time, you know, where the magic happens. We meet every Monday, 8:30 to 10 p.m., and these teams will work together to work on a research project. And our projects are in many different fields. The whole point of ACM Research is that we try to give projects that are not, you know, typical software development, but really dive into different CS fields that you might not have experience in. For example, we do lots of machine learning projects, cybersecurity, and even within those fields, there's so many different variety. In the past, we've had like engineering projects, biomedical engineering projects. It's really a lot. And so even if you're not a CS major or even an engineering major itself, you know, we have something for you because of the vast variety of projects that we offer.
Yeah, and to add on to that, I just want to say that this is honestly one of the best programs I've ever joined. Like this in projects, I started off with projects, then I'm like, okay, that's cool. So then I went into research, and I just had a lot of fun. I just moved up to lead, and I'm co-director. And honestly, I mean, the whole ACM as a whole is just so awesome. Just a whole community of friends all together, just grinding out lead code and everything. And but regardless, at the end of our program, we'll be presenting at the Research Symposium. We'll have a gallery walk where you'll be having all of your posters coded in latex, where you'll present your findings and have a lot of fun.
I just want to mention something else. And with our projects, we actually prioritize, you know, people that don't have much experience. So if you're a freshman or a sophomore and you're unsure of whether you want to apply to research, don't worry. You know, we typically our projects are very beginner friendly, and we have our team leads who have already been in the program for more than one semester, be there to help teach you, you know, the different skills needed to complete the project, or just skills that you would need in your normal CS career. Whether it's them teaching you directly or providing you with the resources that you need to. So if you're unsure about applying because you think you might not have experience, don't worry. That's literally what this program is about, to give you the experience and the skills needed so that you can use these in future internships or in your career in general.
So this is the mentor-mentee program in ACM Education. So more specifically, you fill out, well, I guess from a mentee perspective, you would fill out a form, you list your preferences, and on our end, we actually pair you guys with mentors. So generally these guys are, or gals too, they're upperclassmen who have gone through the ropes, you know, either internship hunting, taking difficult classes, or just, you know, living on UTD campus in general. And so we pair you guys together, and we have a ton of fun events. And overall, it's just a great way to really, I guess, ask somebody a lot of questions. That's what they're there for. And yeah, I guess personally, I was part of it. I thought it was really useful. So there's that.
Okay, and the final of these programs is ACM TIP, which stands for Technical Interview Prep. This program is similar to Research and Projects. It's a structured 10-week program. You're put in a small team of students, and you're led by a student officer leader. And they're going to be taking you through common types of technical interview questions. So for the freshmen in the room, for the upcoming internship application cycle, there's a very good chance that you will be doing a technical interview as part of that. And if you don't, you will in the future when you apply for full-time jobs or internships in future semesters. So this program is the first of its type at UTD, offered by either students or faculty, that focuses entirely on preparing you for that technical interview. So it covers a little bit of data structures in the beginning, and then it's common interview problems, and then you finally get some practice doing some fake interviews at the end so that you're more than prepared by the time you get to the real technical interview. So if you've been here previous semesters, you know that this application usually opens alongside projects and research. This semester, we are still filling a few officer spots, so it's going to be delayed a little more than usual. I don't have an exact date for you, but if you are in our Discord and following our Instagram, it will be announced there. So that will be started soon, because it's 10 weeks, so we need time to get that done. And I will say, the applications for all these programs, they're hosted in our member portal. So that was where that QR code took you to in the beginning. You can also Google ACM UTD and it will show up.
Hello again, I'm Jasmine, your current community director. So community is a very special division because of just how many opportunities there are for all members to get involved. Community is actually split up into 3 subcommittees. We have our events committee, our outreach team, and our yearbook team. So our events committee is in charge of planning all of our social events like ACM Olympics, which we'll talk a little bit more about in a few slides, as well as our end of semester celebration. Our outreach team's mission is to provide STEM opportunities to students K through 12 in underrepresented communities in the greater Dallas-Fort Worth area, which I'll talk about more on the next slide. And lastly, our yearbook team is in charge of collaborating with other ACM divisions and putting together a yearbook of all of the awesome events that ACM hosts during the entire year. So we are actually recruiting for a yearbook officer right now. And if you are interested in getting involved in just another way to get involved in ACM community or ACM in general, go ahead and scan that QR code up there or go to that link just to sign up, and then we'll reach out and also look out for more updates on different events. Thank you. I'm going to talk a little longer. But so now for ACM community, our outreach team, I did want to recognize last year was the first time that we had this team other than the semester before. But there are a lot of really awesome opportunities for, again, all ACM members or anyone who wants to help out. The Mark Cuban Foundation actually hosts an annual AI bootcamp, which we're collaborating with CS Outreach through UTD to provide mentors for. And that'll be happening in a couple weeks, so we'll be sending out more announcements through Instagram and Discord, so look out for that. And then there's also, we helped Richardson ISD host their first inaugural high school hackathon last spring, which was super successful. And then we also, again, just host different workshops for Java, Python, and general web development. So if you're interested in volunteering to teach kids or even just help put together curriculum, again, go ahead and scan that QR code. And we also have our first general meeting for outreach next Tuesday at 6 p.m., which we'll be sending out more information on the location. But again, if you're interested in different ways to get involved, just look out for more announcements regarding that. All right.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Hellman, and I am the team lead for the events committee that Jasmine just talked about. And so basically, I'm here to talk to you about ACM events or Olympics real quick. This is an event we're going to be having the weekend of the 15th through the 17th. It's going to be all throughout, so it's going to be Friday through Sunday, and it's going to be a fantastic time. We get events for all of you, no matter what your interests are. We've got like a partner programming event. You're going to be paired up with somebody. You'll work together on a problem together. Either try to be the first to solve it, right? We also have soccer. We've got table tennis. That's just the highlights. If you want, you can go and scan either of those 2 QR codes that'll link you to a form, which has all the events and the total schedule for the entire weekend. It's going to be a great time for those of you who are freshmen. It's a great opportunity to meet new people and, like I said, just have a good time. And for those of you who aren't freshmen, still a great opportunity to meet new people. We can always do with that. So sign up with either of those 2 QR codes or visit acmutd.co/Olympics. As of 30 minutes ago, that site is up. So it'll be a great time, and we look forward to seeing all of you there.
So that is the conclusion of the ACM portion of Kickoff. So now we're going to be inviting some of our partner orgs up to briefly pitch their organizations to you. We do really want you to be involved in ACM, but there are also other opportunities on campus that might interest you. I do encourage you to stay for the end. We will have a few small announcements, and then we'll also be raffling off shirts at the end as well. So first up, we have Intech.
So, hey guys, my name is Harsha, I'm president of FinTech. So, FinTech is a relatively new field. This club has been on campus for about 2 years now. But essentially, FinTech is the integration of technology and finance that makes the delivery of anything financial services related a lot more easier and accessible. So, we do three main things. We do projects, workshops, speaker series. And so for projects, we do a variety of projects in the data science, finance, and computer science space, mostly dealing with like machine learning, data analysis, things like that. And in terms of workshops, we offer a lot of technical workshops as well, and resume reviews and interview workshops as well for people who are interested in that field.
And speaking on the speaker series we have, we've had many people come in from the companies that you see listed right there, from Citi, Goldman Sachs, Jack Henry. And actually last semester we had the Chief Strategy Officer of Jack Henry come in and talk a little bit about networking and recruiting from a FinTech perspective and how it would be possible to get your foot in the door. And yeah, it's just a really great opportunity to network around and meet different people from that side of the industry.
So if you guys are interested in just checking out what the club is about, our kickoff is next Thursday at 7 p.m. in JSON. So just scan that QR code, fill out the interest form, follow us on Instagram for all our updates. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out on Instagram. Yeah, question? It doesn't work? Okay. Well, if you guys have Instagram, go to Instagram. It should be in like our bio. So just follow us, or even on LinkedIn as well. So yeah.
We seem to be having a QR issue, so before I post these, I'll also grab all the QR code links and put those on Discord as well. All right, Nova?
So, anyone saw me at AAS? I know I'm wearing the exact same fit, but I swear I have different clothes, so I need to hear my name real quick. But my name is Daniel, and I wanted to talk about NOVA. So, what's NOVA? NOVA is a research group of undergraduates that have officially brought self-driving to UTD. We have a self-driving car at UT Dallas. So, I'll show you guys the work later, but I wanted to go over our team structure real quick, and then we'll talk about recruitment. So, right now we have a team of developers and hardware engineers and PR currently working under the research lab of our gracious professor, Justin Roots. And we essentially developed our own autonomous driving stack from scratch. So it is all homegrown code. We've integrated a lot of industry-leading algorithms, and our hardware engineers are also doing custom work. We're 3D printing. We're building our own hardware to mount the sensors on our vehicles, things like that. So we have tons of different opportunities. And anyways, so our long-term goal is to create an open source research-ready framework to expand autonomous driving research access everywhere. And we would also like to make it a little easier to get around UTD. And so before I want to go into recruitment, I just want to say this is definitely a UTD thing. You will not find this anywhere else. Only UTD will allow random kids with no formal training to try and make a car drive itself on a public road. It only goes like 20 miles per hour, but still. So if you play the video, that's fine.
Yeah.
So this is just a demonstration of our software stack and our demo that we had late in the spring. So good news for you guys, we are recruiting across our entire team. We want developers, we want hardware engineers, and we also want PR. So if you want to get your hands dirty, I encourage you all to apply, scan the QR code. You don't know how to make a car drive itself. I didn't either, but we will teach you. So if you're interested, but you don't have relevant experience, go ahead and send in that application. And then PR as well. We're looking for people who, if you don't want to get your hands dirty, you can also help us post on social media, help us spread our work, show what we're working on at UTD. And I think that covers it. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, you can come find me. You can check us out on our website. You can email project.nova@utdallas.edu. But applications close next Tuesday at midnight. And yeah, so also thanks to ACM for the amazing opportunity, and that's it. So thank you guys.
Hey y'all, my name is Elliot. I'm president this semester for the computer security group here at UTD. We're a group of just security-oriented, security-minded CS students, usually engineering. Our general meetings are tech talks every Wednesdays at 7, except for the first Wednesday of every month. We go to Dallas Hackers Association. But generally our tech talks are just any topic that either one of our officers or a guest speaker has, and we're going to get some hands-on experience and live demos on interesting topics in cybersecurity. We have some corporate talks planned, more info on that soon. And we do CTFs. If anyone isn't familiar with what a CTF is, it's basically a cybersecurity mini, bite-sized challenge almost. So we'll be actually competing in one next on September 9th. There's a cash prize, we're going to try and get that. We also do fire talks at the end of the semester, and that's a chance for our members to talk about whatever they're interested in, whatever they've been working on throughout the semester. It's a great opportunity to just put on your resume, whatever, and it's a fun time. Also, one thing I didn't add here, we have pizza at all of our meetings, so that's pretty nice. Definitely check out our Discord, go to our Discord, and our website, csg.utdallas.edu. Thank you.
Next up, we got Sweet. No? No Sweet? Oh, there they are.
Hey everyone, so we're SWE UTD, so SWE stands for Society of Women Engineers. So if you're a female in the room, then this is the club for you. So what we do is we help encourage a lot of women to get active within STEM. So this doesn't just apply to CS majors, but all the STEM majors that we have here on campus. So we have a bunch of different programs, as you can see on the screen, and Paula will dive into each of those.
Hey guys, so like Faiza mentioned, we have a lot of cool programs. One of them is SWE Match, which is basically like a semester-long project-based program where they give you a project and you work on it from scratch. They have 2 tracks, competitive and non-competitive. The competitive track actually presents at the SWE conference the following year, so that's really cool. And then we also have a mentorship program called Ladies in Tech Mentoring Program. The applications for that are actually open. So if you're a freshman, you can apply to be a mentee. And if you're a sophomore up and have some experience, you can apply to be a mentor. And it's great. We do a lot of free professional development events, and they're very one-on-one, very personal, so they can be very beneficial.
Other than that, we also have various events just throughout the semester. So we have a bunch of industry sponsors, and they come and sponsor different events, such as resume workshops, or just some networking opportunities. And we also always have food at those events, so feel free to come out. And one of our main committees is conference committee. And so essentially what they do is there's a national women's conference every single year, and we sponsor certain students from SWE to be able to go completely free of charge. So right now our applications are actually open if any of y'all are interested in going and networking with a bunch of industry professionals. So our kickoff was actually just yesterday, but if you search up SWE UTD on Instagram, you can find out more about our club, and we also have a QR code up there if you want to know more about our club. Thank you guys.
All right, Nebula Labs.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Caleb, and I'm the president of Nebula Labs. So, how many of y'all know a person who told you that they came up with a really, really great idea for a project? Okay, good show of hands. Well, here at Nebula Labs, we like to take those ideas and bring them to life. We're a collection of designers, engineers, and product managers that all come together working on the largest open source initiative on campus. And our sole mission is to build software that helps students like you. So what differentiates our projects between a typical classroom project is we try to build software that lasts from semester to semester, year to year. And not only that, solves problems that you guys face and hopefully help UTD students right now. So we have 4 great projects right now that are running and tons of great opportunities to get involved. As again, we're looking for designers, engineers, and product managers. So if you want to help us gain some skills, make a difference on campus, Labs is the place for you. So QR codes are up here, Discord and Instagram, and our kickoff will be September 5th, 7 p.m. at ECS West, 1.315. Can't wait to see you all there. Thank you.
AS. All right, what's up guys? My name's Ayush. I'm the marketing director for the Artificial Intelligence Society. If you don't know what artificial intelligence is, you've been living under a rock. But so basically our whole goal with AIS is to demystify AI. Because right now AI is such a trending topic, it's growing in every industry. So our goal is trying to make it approachable, easy, and understandable for anyone that's trying to get into AI. And so basically we have a bunch of stuff happening this semester. First of all, we got a bunch of applications out right now. The first is our officer application to join a bunch of our teams. That's actually due today. You can check it out, I think at that QR code or aisutd.org/join. There's also our mentorship program, which basically you and a group of people work with a mentor on a semester-long AI project. And once y'all complete that, you get to present it at the end of the semester to a panel of judges made up of companies and professors, get some feedback on the project. It's just a really cool experience. You can also apply for that at the same QR code. Those applications are due on the 10th, September 10th. So there are mentor applications and mentee applications for that. And then what else? We also got basic membership applications open. Those are due the 20th. And there's a bunch of perks that come with that, such as member exclusive events, where you can meet companies, get to discuss AI-related things like that, and just a bunch of fun stuff there. And our big workshop type thing that we do throughout the semester is called ML Mondays, which are going to be starting sometime mid-September, and they're on Monday, obviously. And so basically, we just do a little fun little ML lesson, a little something that you can put on your resume and make it twinkle a little bit, you know. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Prakul. I'm the president of the AI Student Collective. We're a very, very new organization, and the term AI is used pretty loosely here. We're primarily focused on education and outreach here at UTD. We were founded by so UC students reached out. It's a pretty big organization over there. And we're backed by a nonprofit called Humans for AI. We hope to partner with local high schools and send some mentors around the Metroplex, free of charge, obviously. We'll have monthly and or bi-monthly social events and educational events. There's pre-professional programs that we're hoping to spur into play over the course of this semester. We're super new, so there's going to be a lot of leadership positions if people are interested. There's our Discord and Instagram. We're having a large speaker event where we're inviting the director of AI from AWS and head of AI from Verizon and a couple other companies that I'm sure everyone will love to network with and talk to. There's going to be pizza, food. So come out, AISC Dallas on Instagram. Thanks.
Next up is WBC.
Hi everyone, so I'll start off by introducing myself. My name is Muskan. I am the president of Women Who Compute this semester. And just to talk a little bit about WWC and what we have coming up this semester. So our big niche is club and corporate collaboration. So we partner with clubs and companies in the Dallas area and on campus to bring you guys events and networking events with these companies. So we have a really wide range of what we do, everything from like chiller, more networking events. Like last semester we had like a boba and trivia night with JP to technical workshops like resume and interview workshops. So things like that. So we have a lot of those lined up for you this semester. Our first one is actually with Goldman coming up in a couple weeks, and then followed by one with HubSpot the week after. Our kickoff is actually this time next week at the Sciences Learning Center, so we hope to see you guys out there. Our links are all over here. We are at UTD on all the socials. Specifically on our Instagram, that's where we're the most active, so definitely follow that if you want to keep up with our events. That QR code is to our Discord. That's also where we post a lot of our updates. We just got a banging new website. Shout out to our web dev and our designer. So definitely check that out. We're also gonna be ordering like super cool swag this year that we hope to give out at our events and everything. So definitely come out. We also always have food, so come out. Thank you.
Hello everyone, so I am the head web dev at IEEE UTD. So IEEE stands for the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers. And we're basically dedicated to providing tutoring workshops, exam reviews for our engineering students. So if you're taking like discrete circuits discrete maths, digital circuits, stuff like that, you can show up to our tutoring room at ESSN 2.318. We also have like different societies like robotics for you guys there that are interested in like embedded or low-level design. We have like competitions and workshops there. We also have so recently we started like a website. So if you're interested in like contributing to our web development team, web development frameworks like React and stuff, and you just want to like help out, it would be nice to put on your resume. So just scan the QR code and it'll show all our applications and our different socials. And also, next week on September 6th, we have our general body meeting. So if you're interested in that, show up. Yeah.
They can be here, but Prakul's
I'm also on this team. So the AWS Cloud Club, we're dedicated to essentially getting everyone's certifications and experience in cloud, obviously under AWS. Last semester we had a CLF CO1 series, so we got people the experience that they needed in order to get the certified cloud practitioner. We're hoping to go into more advanced topics this semester to get maybe the solutions architect associate or developer associate. But we will also be returning to the CLF CO1, so if you have no prior cloud experience, be sure to come out, scan that, and that's it, I think. And we have a industry connection, so there's that.
All right, GDSC.
Okay, so our social lead was here, Faza. But I'm the technical lead. So at GDSC this semester, quite coincidentally, we'll also be focusing on GCP. So we'll be working with students to get you skills boost badges, working with GCP, particularly in AI. So if you want to use maybe Vertex AI, AutoML, and other services, and building microservices or full-fledged applications, we'll be working with you on that. We have monthly social and technical events. Social events are usually themed, they're pretty fun, free food. Technical events, we're taking in a lot of opinions from the student population, so if you'd like to follow us on Instagram, give us a DM. If you have any ideas, please feel free to forward them. Other than that, we have opening positions on our tech committee. I don't know about our social side, but we also have an international solutions challenge that we send a lot of students to. I think that's it.
So the GDSC leadership, it seems like they can make it, but the former president Naranjan is online. I saw that he joined online, so he's a good person to ask questions to. I think he's at a Google event right now. Okay, so thank you so much to all of our partners. We're super happy to have good relationships with them. We try to have good relationships with all organizations on campus, but we do have one rival organization who will be speaking tonight, so go ahead.
Okay. Hello everyone. I hope you can hear me through the mask. We are the Comments Against Computer Programming. We are the largest club on campus dedicated to end the practice of programming. We are also the only club on campus dedicated to that cause. I'm joined here by my colleagues.
I don't even know who he is. He just gave me $5, so I'm just some.
He's an officer. I'm the vice president.
So, what is the purpose of the Comments Against Computer Programming? Can you?
Next slide.
Yes. Okay, never mind. I swear we had a presentation, but it's fine. So last fall, we had our biggest event where we certified around 75 people to touch grass. This was right outside the student union. And the money that was raised from that event, we raised around $300 and we donated that to the Electronic Frontier Foundation and the Partners in Health. I'm being serious about that. Yeah, human rights stuff, it's pretty good. We care about that. We also believe that sand was never meant to think. The silicon in your electronic devices is there against its wishes. So we are here to put an end to that, I guess. We have made a very nice sign depicting our, this is ACM, this is us. Yeah, and next slide, please. We would really appreciate it if you join our Discord. We may be certifying more people to touch grass this semester, which I'm sure you guys want to do that because you don't want to only join ACM projects or ACM research and never touch grass, right? Okay, that'll be all. Thank you.
So you pick your path, which club you want to join more. We're now gonna, so the raffle is already completed. So I have 5 names, but we're gonna have 4 shirts. So if one of them left already, we'll use the 5th name. So if you're online, say something in the YouTube chat, or you can also ping me on Discord. Sairam Hari Krishnan? Okay, we'll give you a minute to respond online if you're online. And the second will be Kennedy Anya. Are you here, Kennedy? Woo! Justin Doan. Siddhant Patel. And then is the first one, Sairam. Can you give access to chat?
I don't know.
Hold on, we're gonna check chat really quick. Sairam, if you're here, put something in YouTube chat. Okay, nope. Okay, number 5 is Jose Garcia. Okay, if you 4 could just stay here for a minute, I'll work with you afterwards. So I did owe some people shirts from last semester. So it's possible that I don't have your size here, but if we don't, we'll run over and grab you some. So you will get your shirts tonight. But we can go to the next one. Okay, so just some upcoming events. So we have way more events than this, and the best way to find out about them is to go on our website, which is acmutd.co. And if you go to calendar, all of our public events are on that calendar. But here's some big ones to watch out for. So our outreach general meeting, that's the best way to stay informed about outreach and get involved. That's going to be next week. ACM Olympics, the sign up is up now. That'll be September 15th to 17th. And in between there, we do have Tapia Conference, 13th to 15th. ACM general meetings. This is the first time we're doing this. Instead of just getting you all together at the start and end of the semester, we're also going to have one big general meeting for all members of ACM. So if you're a member at that point, you'll be invited to that meeting. There'll be food, there'll be a great time. Hack UTD, November 4th to 5th. Even though that is a ways off, register now because it does fill up. Presentation night for ACM projects is November 29th. Everyone is invited. Symposium is December 4th. Our end of semester celebration is open to the public. It's very similar to Kickoff, except it's at the end of the semester. We hope to see you there. We hope you're with us by the end. That'll be on December 5th. So with that, If you are an ACM officer, you do have to stay for a few minutes because we have to get our officer picture for this year. But everyone else, you're free to stick around and ask questions or anything. But thank you so much for coming and have a good night.
Do you know how to get like the animations and music back so we can just play it for a little bit?
It's a short wave question.
Yeah, so the application is open now. If you look up ACM UTD and go to our member portal, the application is in there.
So natural, invincible. Ooh yeah, don't wanna hide. Ooh yeah, grab me fly. 상처로 가득한 든든한 부투명함. So natural, 아름다워. I can see 선명해지는 desire. So here's my key. 괜찮아, no matter what you say. Can you see? 떨어진 한 방울 drip. 투명한 내 안에 섞여들지 아무렇지 않은 듯 keep on moving. Impurities, show you my impurities. 욕심내도 like a witch. Show you real me, 검붉어지는 빛. 강렬하게 반짝이 glitter with things. Impurities, show you my impurities. Goodness, 혹은 badness. 이건 magic, 아닌 tragic. Doesn't matter, let's just try it. Oh oh. 심장의 빛깔은 마치 금산 타오를 듯한 내 안의 passion. 모험해진 거는 마치 necklace. 나를 더 빛나게 해. Can see 펼쳐진 destination. So here's my game. 괜찮아, no matter what you say. Can you see? 떨어진 한 방울 drip. 투명한 내 안에 섞여들지 아무렇지 않은데 keep on moving. Impurities, show you my impurities. 욕심내도 like a witch. Show you real me, 검붉어지는 빛. 강렬하게 반짝일 glittery things. Impurities, show you my impurities. 짙어지는 요만한 빛빛. 끝을 알 수 없는 our wishes. 아름다워 now with my scratches.